And fish we can turn into other things, and we have some waste water as well. So now we can actually butcher fish and get quite a few things out. About time I can butcher those. It gives us bone and meat is used for different... Oh wait. Oh yeah, oh no, I completely forgotten about that process. Wait, hope I'm not using that process, am I? Oh, okay, you're getting it orc food instead. I can remember I saw, what's it called, this recipe. I was horrified, because meat can also come from an orc. So you could actually feed it itself to give it power. That was horrible when I noticed that. As long as it's fish, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind that. Fish oil. So you can kind of let the butchering begin. Should I get the butchering into the same cell up here? That might not be a bad idea to do. Bones are going up here, of course, because we need that for the recipe. Exactly, fish food is fine. So input, didn't I set up the copper or did I miss something? I'm looking at it quite a few times now. I have it going, it's just not outputting. Oh, it's outputting more than fast enough. Fine. Did I set up? Didn't set up better underground, or sorry, better input. So let's just do that quite quickly while I remember. Set up that one. Oh, not 90 are insane. Slow down a bit on that one. And get you up here then. Right there. Ooh, fish and chips. That was the fishies up and running. Those can go as needed. Science is slowly catching up as well. At least we almost have iron's processing stage 2. That means we can get our not silver, or steel up and running. But I need to figure out how to get the stud. Once we have enough cut and gut. How do I make you? Make like that, but I also want to produce them somehow. This is with a cut and stud pup. Oh yeah, that's why I'm making all the food. I just need the bedding now. I need to start as well. I'll make that loop. Because we have the food made. Need the bedding. That we can't make yet. That's really the only way to get these. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. That's really the only way to get it. We need 2 with this recipe to do it. Oh, there's also one here with woods. This requires bedding no matter what. I guess 3 to 8 times 80%. These that can go in a 1-to-1 to these with that. So that is actually a recipe we should probably look at. Let's get a little mouse lab thing. In place you have for now. We have this one that needs that one. That one requires 2 starts. We only have 1, so we'll have to make 1 more, and I will have to make some bedding. That actually needs 2 things. I need to research Groot stage. I feel like I'm missing something very obvious that I don't need, or I don't need the betting to get. I can get you research just to get a bit further down the tree. Have a look at that. We even need this to get to that one. I can't even get better of these. I can make the cut these ones and butcher those as well. But yeah, not the best. Oh well, we'll just kind of wait with that one then. Fine. Science is going. That's not a lot. It's fine as well. Bones are what we're lacking. So let's start to butcher the fish. And we need to increase this production as well. Should we just move you to the corner? We should have more than enough moondrops. At 500, this is just slowly producing. So if we move you to the corner, I should be able to fit in a lot more than what we have at the moment. Oh, wow, I actually never connected water to that one. Well, that's stupid. And that means that's a good time to actually just move all of this to the corner. Please go up here so I can see how we can line these up. There we go. So instead of going that way, I want to go somewhere else. And that's fine. And we fit in one more below. I should do it like this. Should we turn it? Would that be easier like with the fish? Do you? Turn you this way instead. That give us more room to work with. Because right here we could line up one from the side. And probably... Oh wait, that goes in on the same side. So we have to turn some of these. Oh, that goes out there, but I cannot do this then. Oh. I will have to have one in between. That's a bit annoying. That gets those in. Water will have to have the spots in between. Actually, I have to have 2 spots in between. That's annoying. I can't do more than 3 because I need double spots. Okay, I'll maybe do a 4th one if I'm lucky. Yeah. Something like this should work. Then I should be able to take this part, just as a test, and flip it this way. Get that one. Unless all the inputs, outputs of water and stuff is going to mix up. It is. If I turn it this way, it might be easier to manage. We do 8 in here. Should we just do this? How'd that look? Do more, please. That way we have these inputs that's gonna go maybe right here on the side. We need the water in as well. That's not gonna work doing it that way. This means we, instead of doing it out here, we'll just have the water run on the outside. And this one can run, that we don't need, but water can run right here. This one can run, to be honest, right next to it, right here. I think that should connect them all up as needed. Oh, actually hit the right one. Look at that. What are you saying, Phil? And you'll do right here. Connect that up. And the water is the last thing we need to connect up to these. So what if we take you water over there? That's fine. What about something like this? Won't that give us a lot more methane in? Just need the water. Oh yeah. Go. So that's working. That's working, and you are just missing the moon runs. There and there. Any output we're missing? That goes out, down here, and up there. And that we can just connect up. Wait, you need water as well over here. So that's that one. And all the outputs will be collected at the other end. So there, and you'll go directly into the barreling process. And there we are. Let's see if that doesn't give us exactly what we want. And that's going to be a lot more filled methane. Now we have 8 of these running instead of 1. That should be an 800% increase in methane production. That looks quite nice, these. Ooh, a lot of things empty. You are done. Let's get that away. The rest can just stay here with the coal in it. Done as well. And where is the last one? Right here. Did you already empty out all that coal? Crazy. And you can go away. So raw coal is fine. We have a ton of storage for it. Now it's going down quite heavily. But that means we're producing more now then. Wow. 4.1k per minute, and we're consuming 17k. I know one thing, that's not gonna be sustainable if we hit this point, but then again, we're not consuming these yet. I'm still hoping that something will kick in before we get to that point. Oh, how much water does this use? $500 water every second. Oh, that uses quite a lot of water, to be honest. Means you'll need a lot more water in if you want to sustain this process. Give it one more just for the fun of it. That is not too shabby. We're making a surplus of animals now, or do we just not have robots to pick it up? Might just be how fast it's getting in here. Well, we're looking at the fishes as well, just to get more things going. Let's see here, fish. Fine. Wastewater out for fine as well. You are used just in another slaughterhouse. I don't want to do it like that over here on the side. Or maybe just below if you want to do double of everything. Please just make 3 of you. Because if you do fish, so many things we can butcher. Direct oil, I want to do this one to get all of the delicious things we can get. Ooh, one of them is actually a fluid I have to manage. Yeah, I feel like I'm catching up, but I still feel like you guys are quite a bit ahead. But to be honest, every stream it is going quicker and quicker. At least it feels quicker and quicker. It feels quicker and quicker every time. So that is quite good. Maybe doing this might actually be better. So I can output the blood and all the guts and stuff next to it. Then I can do blood here. Then you'll have a fluid side over here. All the things we need. They want to barrel. Figure out what to use for. Bone meal. Nylon. Other things. When blood goes to iron. That makes sense. Urea. Ooh, and from a crawler. I should be able to make that as well then. For long. So let's barrel some blood. And you can just stay far down as we can for now. Then we'll have probably 2 fish farms set up. Have 1 output and we'll have 1 input. Input, you'll get the fish. It's fine. 20 fish. And you'll get a mix of whatever comes out. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what to do with. And then we'll just do this a few times down. Maybe do 2. How fast are producing fish? 16 a minute. This one consumes 8 every 30. That's almost like it's made in heaven. Because that is exactly 16 a minute. Well, what's the chance of that? I'll just say I completely planned that, but guys know that is probably not true. And blood. Please put that in a barrel. Right there. Barrels out. Fish is the real miracle. It is insane. There we are. That's going to deliver blood to us. We've already butchered our first fish, and we got skin. Fish skin. At least now we are butchering the fish, and hopefully that's going to give us something else. We can always add, I think, 3 more machines down, just to increase the speed. But then again, to do that, we'll need to do 3 of these. Wait, you're full of wastewater. Wait, that's because I forgot to connect wastewater up. Whoops. There we are. I was wondering why this was completely stopped. Let's see if this doesn't do something when it gets delivered. That's here. The urea getting... That's tar, sorry, I was looking for this one. Liquid manure, but I can pretty much stop the liquid manure then and go directly into wastewater. Make urea, even though this is keeping up quite nicely for now. Let's see. Was that why the fish were going so slow? Oh well, they are at least being butchered. That's one bone. Circuits are trying to keep up. And that's fine. Animals are being produced. We're actually producing a surplus of animals. Would you look at that? This is just not requesting fast enough. But actually can't keep up. Oh, Kobai, no. Look, I have fish now. I'm not killing these that much anymore. I have fish. This is getting better. Oh. No pets yet. I'm actually close to making the crawler now, I think. I should be able to make one of those. That could actually be quite fun to make. Okay, fish has been done, so I can remove you. So I have to remember the wastewater. But it goes into logs as well. I don't need it, but... do this one. That is actually a good way to get rid of the wastewater. Can I, in theory, just add one of these to my fish farm? What's wrong with a crowdar? How bad can it be? Okay, let's do this. One evaporator to get rid of all the wastewater we have down here. Because right now I'm just throwing it into the network, so maybe I should put something on it that says if... Can't use wastewater for that much, can we? Use for tailings as well. I don't know. Let's try this. They're like having a tank. Damn. Let's see. What if I put down you? If I put you right. Or is this just not enough room for? I want to put in an overflow valve. What I'm trying to do. Probably do it right here. What if we do you? And you'll always output before anything else. And overflow. Oh, not overflow, underflow. Unless we do this. Overflow. Because I think it's more important that it goes into the base first, and then if we have any left, it'll go into this one and get turned into urea. In case it needs the wastewater for something in the future. Then we have a chest full. That means we'll do that. Give this one a small amount of power. And give it a nice little output even. Urea. Excellent driver for pets. Yeah. What is a caravan? That also looks quite good. Not very bright, but dependable. As long as you feed it. Oh, it can do damage. Caravan Outpost Depot. What? Can you make these... What? Can you get these to travel around and pick up things like a train? That seems quite kind of cool. I want to make one of these as well soon. And I should be able to make it.